Hey everybody, welcome back to Wrapped Reviews. We're here today at Sayulita's Mexican food. This doesn't feel right. Alrighty, so we're over here in Mesa trying out the California burrito from Sayulita's. This is a big boy.
Adrian, you got those specs?
Yep. This burrito has carne asada, french fries, cheese, sour cream, and pico de gallo. This thing is 3/4 of a ruler at 9 inches long. It weighs in at 941 grams, and it'll cost you $12.59.
Alrighty, let's dive in. This pico is really good. I think it tastes very fresh.
I don't think I'm liking the pico at all, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this burrito. It has like something just like throwing me off. A lot of unmelted shredded cheese, which I'm not a big fan of.
I can definitely see what Adrian's talking about with the unmelted cheese. I think sometimes it's a good choice, but for some reason with this burrito, I think it's not the best match.
I don't know. Cold cheese, like cold clumps of cheese, it's just not good.
My cheese is pretty melted, but maybe I just got lucky on mine. Something that's kind of like, I don't know how I'm feeling about is the carne asada. I think the flavor is good. It's just like, it is like a bit greasy.
I would disagree with the carne asada. I kind of like the taste of the carne asada. I think it's simple, light seasoning. It's not super dry, and if it is, it's kind of complemented by the sour cream, so.
I do think the texture is really good. Like, it's not dry and it's pretty tender. Yeah, it's just like the flavor, like, I don't know.
I think I'm seeing what my problem is. I don't think there's too much grease. The pico juice is like thinning out all the sauces because it doesn't taste super greasy. It tastes super tomato-y. Because I'm seeing in the parts of the burrito where there's less pico, I'm liking it a lot more. But I think it's just because I'm not liking the tomato flavor. The tomato flavor is super, super strong.
I kind of like the fries. They remind me a little bit of McDonald's fries.
Yeah, I think they're definitely acceptable. Like, I say this a lot, but could be a little bit more crispy, but you guys know if I like anything. I like french fries, but I think just a little bit overkill on the distribution here. It's kind of a french fry burrito.
I'm gonna be honest, the juice, the tomato juice, if you don't like tomatoes, like, you're gonna hate this burrito. Because for me, not a huge fan of tomatoes, and this like juice is disgusting. But I am liking the rest of the burrito. So, I think this burrito actually has some like pretty strong points and some pretty big weaknesses. Like, I think pico and the sauces, how they're like mixing together, is not really super good. But I think their meat is like really good. I agree with like what you were saying about the meat. Like, it's seasoned pretty well. Like a mild seasoning. Like, it's not super strong. I'm liking the fries too. And the more I get into like the fries and the meat part, it's a lot warmer, more melted cheese. This burrito, this part of the burrito, like, is working way better than this part of the burrito.
I will say something they did get right, in my opinion, is the sour cream. Like, they put exactly the perfect amount. It's like spread pretty evenly throughout. Like, there's no pools anywhere. So I'll give them that.
Do you guys think you're ready for some scores?
Sure.
I'm gonna give this burrito a 8.0. I think it was a solid burrito as far as flavor goes. I think the textures and distribution are a bit inconsistent, and when they don't hit, they don't hit, but when they hit, it speaks to me. And I can appreciate the flavor of the carne asada. I think that's a hard carry for me. I think the fries and tortilla are good enough. I think they could definitely improve. But ultimately, I would consider coming back to this place if I was in the neighborhood.
Alright, so I'm going with a 7.2 on this one. The burrito was fine. I think the pico de gallo came through pretty strong, but it did taste pretty good and pretty fresh, so I had that going. Yeah, something about the carne asada just like didn't sit right with me. Like, it didn't really have a good sear on it, and like, I don't know, I thought it was a bit greasy. Other than that, everything else was just kind of like okay, like not really memorable. Yeah, I think it sucks because this is such a big burrito and you have to make such a massive commitment for something that's, you know, just okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give this burrito a 7.3. I think if I'm being objective, the pico de gallo is probably the only problem I have with the burrito. And for some people, it might not even be a problem at all. I think it's just the really strong tomatoey flavor and how kind of watery it made the rest of the burrito was just like not appealing to me. The meat and the fries were really solid. I think they have a solid foundation for this burrito. And I think, I mean, with some slight changes, like it could be like a way higher score, I think. So yeah.
Alrighty, so that's gonna be a wrap score of 7.5.
As always, check us out on rapreviews.com. It's got everything you need.
Leave a comment and let us know what we should try next.
That's a wrap.
You made sure to subscribe to the video today, right? Alright, cool. Just checking. And you made sure to like it? Alright, cool, just making sure.